That day began like so many before. Walking behind the other novices after morning prayers. All of us dreaming of the time we would take our final vows. This last year of waiting seemed much longer somehow. In what strange ways the Almighty carries out our destiny. I had no inkling of all that was to befall me in my beloved Austria. It's a fine day today, Regina.
Maria.
Yes?
Novices shouldn't whistle.
Oh, yes. Thank you. But I was only whistling to myself, that's all. That's all right, isn't it?
How can you say that, Maria?
Why?
You know whistling isn't permitted.
Oh, it's after 8. I must get to school. Here, sister. I'm sorry. I was late. Excuse me, Mother? Good morning, children.
Good morning.
Tell me why you're laughing. What about it?
It's all dirty.
Oh, dear. Really, well, I'll have to fix it. I don't know how that happened. Now. Better?
Yes, sister.
Well, now. Today we come to the letter D. Does anyone know a word that starts with D? Laney.
Devil.
Devil? Yes. Margaret.
Dumpling.
Dumpling, good. Lisa?
Dumbbell.
Maria. Maria, I'll take your class. You must see the Mother Superior.
Well,
Go ahead. They'll be with me. Now, tell me about your lesson.
oh, how many sinful things to hold against me. I began whistling, and then I was late a few minutes. Tumbling down the banister. Oh, please forgive me. Please don't let Mother Superior dismiss me for these sins. Amen.
Come in. Come in, my child. Come here. I can't see you there in that dark corner. Sit down. No, here, near me, Maria. Tell me, Maria, what is the first thing you learned when you came here as a novice to our order?
The first thing is to understand God's will and then to fulfill it.
Even when it's difficult, is that right?
Oh, yes.
Good, Maria. You've learned. And should God's will ever decide that you leave us?
Leave the convent? And go somewhere outside? No. I mean...
Oh, but it's only for a time, a month, you see. Your job will be over and you'll come back to us. And I'm sure you'll never have to leave us again.
Oh, yes. Where do I have to go?
I've heard from a certain Baron Trapp. I received a letter. His situation appears unfortunate. He was a naval officer in the last war. His wife died a few years ago, leaving him alone with 7 children. He says that during all these years, he's not been able to keep a servant long. They leave almost immediately. He begs us to send someone who is patient about children. And for their sake, someone who won't run off the first chance they get.
Did they find he was bossy? I mean, very strict?
You come there to be a teacher of many things. You won't be living on his ship, you know. Well, will you do it?
If it is God's will, yes.
Your own clothes were given to the poor, of course, but try these on and see if they fit you.
What kind of captain is he? He probably curses and chews tobacco.
No one stays with him. I can't imagine anybody like that. That's all.
Oh, now, stop it, you two. He's just a widower. A poor man with 7 children. Well, yes. I find she looks quite elegant. Don't you? I feel it's very worldly.
We must go to prayers.
Don't look so sad, dear. Listen to me. When the Lord closes a door, you see, then he knows there's a window for us. Trust in God, Maria.
Thank you.
Here.
Good luck. And please write to me.
I will.
God bless you.
Do well, Maria.
You'll see. It seemed so strange to be entering the world again. Was this the window that Sister Raphaela meant? day. Are you Captain Trapp? I was sent from the convent.
Good day. Were you looking for Baron Trapp?
I came down here today. From the convent.
He's waiting inside.
Oh. How do you do?
Oh, fine. Come in. Won't you sit down a moment? I'll tell the Baron now that you've arrived.
Admiring my flag, I see. Belonged to the last flagship of the Austrian Naval Service. That was quite a time. I'm Captain Trapp. And you're Fräulein...
Maria. Yes, these clothes aren't mine, you see. Oh, sorry. Mine were given away, you see, in the rush. I brought another dress to work in, though.
Yes? It's all right. Really, we'll make you something.
Thank you.
Ah, yes, Fräulein Maria. I'd better bring the children down.
Yes, please.
At ease. These are my children. And this is Fräulein Maria, who will be in command here from now on. This is Rupert. Werner. Agatha. Hedwig. Maria. Rosemary. And Martina.
Oh. Please. Thank you.
Oh, and this is Frau Matilda, who is in charge of the house.
Fräulein Maria?
Upstairs to change. It's dinner time.
Yes, Father.
Come with me. I'll show you to your room. Come along.
Franz, take this upstairs.
Children must have a mother. Why doesn't he remarry?
That's right. Of course, it's a bit too early to speak about it. But I'm not so sure that now you're here, he isn't going to. It's the Princess Yvonne. I'm so happy about it. Really international society and a great lady. She's invited him to a castle. But how could he get away from here? He'd go now if he only had confidence in you. It's fine that you're here. Oh, you must get prepared for dinner. Baron Trapp is never late.
Yes. Can I help, Martina?
I can manage my soup.
Oh. Give us books there,
Now that Fräulein Maria is to be with us, I think I might leave tomorrow to visit the princess.
I think that's a very good idea, Baron.
Tell me, must you always walk like this?
Information. We always march.
Keeping in step, I find it very silly. It's far more fun just to run all over the grass so you can play together.
Albert would get our uniforms dirty.
You mustn't spoil your uniforms, yet somehow... May I ask, don't you have other clothes to play in?
No, what would we ever do with them?
I see. All right, come. March on.
That's a nice dress, Fräulein.
Yes, and there's another one that Frau Hopfel has promised that she's going to make me. 1 minute. Frau Hopfel could do it. Yes, of course. Wait, I'll be right back.
What's she going to do?
Frau Hopfel, can you do something for me? Can you make some things for the children?
What thing?
Oh, play clothes. Listen, Frau Hopfel, they must have them. You must have some old stuff around.
I think there are some old curtains and things
yes,
in
they're
there.
Fine. We'll just spread them out. Now, for the girls, we'll make something very simple. On your march. And set. 1, 2, 3.
Don't let those vulgar children into our park.
They're our children. They're playing games.
Franz, you mean... Oh,
90, 100, here I come.
Fräulein Maria! Come right down.
Oh, no. Now she'll find us. Here's us.
Stop this nonsense and get down. Fräulein Maria! Fräulein Maria! Fräulein Maria!
Yes?
I don't know what you think you're doing, but this must cease. Unless it does, I shall tell Baron Trapp at once. He'll be very angry, I assure you. I know he will allow no more of this nonsense. It's horrible, you feel...
I'm not a paid servant. I came here from the convent for some good reason. I'm on loan here. And I must say I'm amazed that the children here are not free. They don't have any fun. Any peasant child has it better. Forgive me, but you forced me to say it. Children, let's go on. We'll continue playing. Really?
Just a moment. Thank you. Yes. I'm all right.
I'm afraid this Fräulein Maria should go. She doesn't pay any attention to your orders. The first thing she's done was change the children's dress. They're acting just like Indians.
It's really so unfortunate. I feel that I'd better get right to the house immediately. Yes, thank you very much. Good night.
The house? What's wrong?
It's the children. They need me there.
You have more trouble with 7 children than me with 50 employees in my bank. A man like you should marry, Georg. Have you spoken to the princess about it?
Yes,
Well, then.
her mind's not made up.
The Baron and his kiddies. It's an old-fashioned novel.
Why must the children remain at the house? I still think it's an excellent idea to send them to a school somewhere.
I was sent away to boarding school, and I wasn't happy there.
Oh, but with the schools these days,
A pity. Tragic experience in youth is the best preparation for the future.
Yvonne's is a good plan, Baron Trapp. Better than having your children stay at the house. You'd be wise not to ignore it. Ah, yes. Much better.
I must do something. Thank you again.
Must you really run away? Do come tomorrow to the opera. Someone should escort me. Martina. Are you frightened? But you mustn't be afraid of a little bit of thunder. Come here. You could stay with me. So, what's happening with the others?
They're sleeping. They don't hear the thunder.
Martina watches the door. Martina said you didn't hear the thunder. Come on over. Right on the bed. Only the boys are brave.
Very quiet in there. Oh, boys don't have nerves.
Just peek at the door. It's funny, isn't it? I'll bet boys do have nerves.
No. We wanted to see if you were afraid.
Oh, you're big men. Now sit down. Come on. Oh, what cowards you are. Come out from the bed covers. Now we must get some courage up. Now listen to me. We'll sing so loudly we'll drown out the thunder.
Mm-hmm.
Werner, go fetch me my guitar. We'll sing one of our Austrian songs. Thank you. Komm, setz dich auf mein Knie, das ist ein Hottefühl, das ist ein Hotterbrrr mit silbernem Geschirr. Hopp, 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 Pferdchen lauf Galopp, wir reiten ins Schlaraffenland, wo's Kuchen gibt und Zuckerkant.
Hopp, 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 Pferdchen lauf Galopp.
Wir reiten so geschwind, hui, wie der Wirbelwind. Auf einmal heißt es da, sind wir in Afrika. Hopp, 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 Pferdchen lauf Galopp. Doch nur nicht zu den Eskimos am Nordpol, denn da friert man bloß. Hopp, 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 Pferdchen lauf Galopp. Mit Hü und Peitschenknall, Tripp, Trapp geht in den Stall. Mein Liedchen ist gleich aus, drum geht's nach Haus. Hopp, 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 Pferdchen lauf Galopp. Zum Stall, wo Stroh und Hafer stehen, da reitet der muss schlafen gehen. Hopp, 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 Pferdchen lauf Galopp. Ron!
Yes?
Who is that singing?
It's the Fräulein. Shall I stop it?
I don't think so. Tomorrow morning the captain will do it. You won't dress the children like that today, Fräulein Maria, with the captain coming back. You know he won't like it. There's nothing for you to worry over. You mustn't misunderstand. The moment he comes back, the captain will want to see the children. Have them march up to him as he likes. He wants it that way. He trained them like that. But they're doing it. Look.
I'm tired of this marching around. Let's play. Let's play some. something. It's forbidden, Werner. We've got to listen to Fräulein Maria. We can't get these clothes dirty. What can we do? We can play without getting dirty. Why?
Come, I have an idea. Let's play submarine. We're getting ready to explore the coastline. All hands to safety. All right. Now,
What are you doing in there?
oh, come in quickly. You're standing in the water.
In the water?
Yes.
You don't mean that.
Where are the children?
I saw them in the garden.
Get the water stopped.
Children, what's the matter here? Get out of that crate and into the house and change. You little dope, you look terrible. Martina, did you begin this?
I'm not dirty. I'm clean.
Yes, but how about the others? Come on. Oh, well, you certainly came at the right moment, Baron.
I don't know if it's the right moment or not, but there's going to be some order here. That young woman doesn't belong in this house.
Temper's flying.
Where the devil are those boys?
With the girls, perhaps.
But the boys aren't allowed in the girls' quarters. Doesn't she know that?
To my guess.
But that's against all... What's that?
That's her guitar.
What?
Yes, there's... Well, I told her.
You didn't tell me about it.
Now you know. But just look at them there. Singing isn't for boys.
Huh. Just a minute. Here, let me look at it. What have you got on?
They're our play clothes. Fräulein Maria made them for us. We have play shoes, too.
I see. You'd better get to the garden. I must speak to Fräulein Maria, you see. Go on, go on.
Come down soon, Fräulein Maria.
Oh, Martina, just a minute. The garden hose should be left alone. Huh? All right.
Come on, downstairs. So, now you know everything.
Yes.
The thing is, you should have found out gradually.
Am I such a hard man?
Oh, you are. At least in educating your children.
You mean to say that I'm wrong?
I do think that it's a cruel system, old-fashioned and unnatural.
Ah. I see. Now I'm sure how you feel about me. And you...
Not for a child. My father had a school, and he taught me that it was awful to let children grow up unhappily.
Uh-huh.
When I was there, the children mainly had lots of fun. He didn't call them with a whistle. To bring them up like this, what's the reason for it? Why, it's like a prison for them, and they hate it. It's simple.
Now listen here, Fräulein Maria. It's not a bit simple. It's a matter of principle.
They don't understand principles. They want to be like a family. Of course, when the father's away half the time... Oh, excuse it. I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm so sorry. I'm terrible. Far too impulsive. I know that because the sisters used to call me that. Please forgive me. If I give you my hand and promise to obey your orders, it's your house and you're still the captain. I mean, you're the father, of course.
Now, you see, Fräulein Maria, if it were anyone but you... All right, I'll be patient and give in. But for the first time, I wonder who is really the crew and who is the captain.
They want to play. I'm coming!
Can I come down and play a bit? Isn't this the nicest way, Maria? Christmas in a family with 7 children.
Oh, yes, it's wonderful. Oh, look out!
And will you miss spending Christmas in the convent with the sisters?
Oh, you can't imagine how different the convent is now at Christmas time. We usually have the children of the poor coming from miles around. Oh, about 100.
With 100, I'm afraid I can't very well compete. But my 7, they're happier somehow. You've won them.
That's nice to know. And I like staying here with you all.
Yes. I... Good. It was very beautiful. All right. Come to the table. Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
This is what I've been watching. Will you let me play with it? It's yours.
Well, is that all right? Fine.
Agatha, don't you want to unpack this?
Oh, yes.
It's for you.
Look at my baby.
What's this for?
Not for you.
Oh, what's this? Oh, look. Rudy, the children made them.
Yes, I see.
Aren't they nice?
Charming.
Tell me now, did you really paint these?
Of course.
Oh, they're very nice. I'm so sorry the convent refuses to allow us to give you any presents. Too bad.
Oh, no.
I'm sure they won't mind these.
Oh, thank you.
But there's a present I made in your name, you see. I made plans that each child at the convent gets a present. Good shoes. The same as my own children received from you.
100.
That's right.
You sent 100?
Yes. all right?
Oh, thank you. What is it? All right. I'll come and try it out. Right away.
No, thank you. In the library. Coming?
Of course.
You want to ride, Martina?
I think so.
I tried, but it didn't work.
Like an organ, you have to pull all these keys out. Well, what shall we play? How does it go? That's it. Agatha, try to follow me on the flute now.
I must say, Fräulein Maria is really charming.
Thank you. Yes, I'm convinced heaven gave her to me.
If I were you, my dear friend, I wouldn't count on it that heaven has given her away. Perhaps she'll go to her convent. She's too concerned with spiritual things.
Oh?
You take sugar.
Yes, please, 3.
There comes a time in life when a man needs a strong and resolute woman.
He does. Oh, by the way, Princess is coming tomorrow to see us.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Now, I advise that the little nun be kept in hiding.
What do you mean?
Well,
How beautiful she is. I must kiss her. Where am I? And who are you, sire? Here you see me at your feet, a prince with dragons to unseat. I have come to break the spell, to gaze, to marry, and to make you well. My heart cries yes to all you say, but first please ask my father.
Oh, Prince, our father's heart you've touched. To love my daughter all that much. The dragons you've slain prove you adore her. I'm happy to give you the Princess Aurora.
Congratulations.
It was very nice, really very good. I didn't know you were such good actors, all of you. You were just a wonderful king, Rupert. I can't see how you handle so many. Georg says so many compliments, and I must say he wasn't lying about them. Come along, there's something you must tell me. Have you taken care of children before, or is this the first time?
The play was very nice, but now surely it's time for you to go to sleep.
no money left.
Well, have you seen the women? I must say they're getting along nicely.
If I were you, I'd wait.
You're happy here, I'm sure. A nice room. What a pity you can't stay permanently. Since you'll have to go, is it fair to break his heart, do you think?
I think
It's obvious. Don't you find you're both a little bit... The excitement of Christmas gave it away.
Truly, I don't understand.
I did. Immediately. For instance, the way he looks at you. The Baron's in love with you.
No,
It's wonderful. You must have seen the signs.
it's not wonderful. To me, it's a tragedy. It's tragic.
Oh, nonsense. No, it isn't.
If I thought such a thing happened on account of my coming to the house, I've read all about these things. Romeo and Juliet, to make an example. It all ends in murder and bloodshed. No, I must get out of this house right now.
But where do you want to go?
I'll return to the convent. I'll go tonight. I won't spend another night under the same roof with that man.
Oh, but Fraulein Maria, men are all so shallow. That's how it is. He'll forget this. You must just be a little more distant.
Oh, please stop.
Maria, can you get his head off, please? The costumes are too tight. Something's spilled.
All right.
Fraulein Maria, why are you packing now? Are you leaving?
Yes.
No,
Everyone knew that one day I'd have to go back. Hmm?
No!
I must tell you something. And I hope you're not going to blame me.
Why you?
You may be very well versed in your prayer book. Love is something else.
Don't keep quiet. I won't be able to give a thing. Did you hear me? I said I want a moment's silence. I'll go to see her. I told you to be still. Now, will you please go to your room? Princess, step this way. What happened upstairs, Princess? Why is Maria leaving?
I have no idea. Something I said in jest, my dear.
Please, what kind of joke was it?
Answer this, Georg. Do you really see this little nun as your children's nurse? Or better, as their mother?
I told you once before to go to your rooms and stop standing around.
Oh, please. You mustn't come in like this to my room.
What did the princess say to you? What kind of joke was it?
She said... Oh, it was just a joke.
Yes. Now, what did she tell you?
She said that... She said...
If you don't answer this right now, I can't really do anything.
She said that, if you can believe it, that you're in love with me.
Well?
Yes. Isn't it funny?
No. It isn't funny at all. You wait here till I come back. Oh, is that the princess?
Yes. But let her go. She's being taken to the train. Phone her tomorrow and talk it over.
I just wanted to express my thanks.
But why?
It's all because of the princess. The ice is broken.
Huh? What kind of ice?
He's going back to her again.
It would be a great sin if I had married the princess, don't you think? To go ahead when there's another woman.
I guess. Yes, a sin. The greatest sin.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remain. It's impossible.
Naturally. As a teacher, certainly not. You could be my wife.
Oh, no.
It wouldn't work. I know it wouldn't. Unless you care for me a bit, too. A little.
I've got to see her. You must wait till my answer is final.
Who must you see? Is it the Reverend Mother?
Yes.
My dear Maria, what is there I can say? You came here to us because you wanted to dedicate your life to God. You considered it for a long time, and your decision was almost made. Now God has given you a choice that can have serious consequences not only for you, but also for a man and his children. Tell me this, Maria. Do you love him?
If I could say. He's nice. He's most masterful. It feels strange.
But you like him, don't you? I mean, he is attractive.
Oh, yes, very.
decided. I must say yes. Here you all are.
You're wearing the ring. The ring. You must take off.
Yes, there it is. Just a minute now. You look fine, Rupert. Hold the train high. Oh, they're beautiful. Rupert? He has a beautiful voice, hasn't he?
Oh, yes. Very loud, but, Maria, isn't there something the matter with him?
Naturally, he's hungry. Now, here's something you want. That's it. There now. That's a good boy.
Maria?
Hmm?
I must tell you something that's been bothering me a long time now.
Yes?
I've become extremely jealous.
But, Georg, you know I never gave you any cause for that.
Yes, ever since we met.
Why?
You love everybody. Sometimes I feel as if I'm lost in the crowd.
Oh, but Georg, there's no need to mention this. I knew it from that day when I met you.
You're the best man in the whole world.
Yes? All right. If you told me that every day, at least once, it would make things a great deal easier. Ah, that's Gruber. He's coming by to see me. Hello. Rudy, it's been a long time since we've seen you.
Yes. I have to speak to you. It's a very important matter.
Go on. Nothing can be as serious as all that. Come, you must say hello to Maria.
How is she?
Very well,
Captain,
thank you.
Father Vosner is waiting.
Oh, of course, Father Vosner. How are you?
Good day. I really wanted to see the Baroness. I mean, it's about a contribution for the new organ.
Ah, yes, my wife told me about it. The one in the church is wheezing. I'll tell my wife you're here.
Thank you very much. A few minutes is all it will take.
Bravo, bravo.
Look what's happened to us. Here's an audience for us. Scarlatti's Hallelujah. Ready now?
Oh, Father Vosner, excuse me, please. I really had forgotten about you.
Father Vosner,
Oh, hello.
you came to see about the organ.
That's not so important. The main thing is that I didn't know there's an organ to be played right here in this house. These children's voices.
Really? You liked our music?
Very nice. Of course, it can be better played.
I beg your pardon. I think they're remarkable.
It's not the same as driving your car, my dear sir. It means absolutely you know nothing about music.
You see, Rudy, Father Vosner is the acknowledged expert of such music. Well, Father Vosner, won't you come here and work with us? Just a little?
It's difficult, Baroness. Badly sung music makes me so ill-tempered. You know, honestly, you'll find I'm not very nice.
Then you really should coach us, and you'll be much nicer. Yes?
Yes. Good. Let's have that hallelujah again, right? Yes. You better move over there. Do you mind? Now a chord. Da, da, da. Attention. Really, this is not the way to commence practice. Now sing.
Let's sing it for Father Vosner. Come on.
Now, first the A. First the A. The alto started a quarter tone lower. To some people, that's unimportant. And to me, it matters.
Wonderful, Maria.
Yes. But she's still a bit unworldly, as you once said.
Unworldly.
She tells the truth, so she believes everyone. And she's friendly with the most unlikely people.
It's a good thing that she can be this way. I'm old fox, and look at me.
What exactly is happening with you, Rudy?
Listen, I'm almost ruined, Georg. If a miracle doesn't happen to me very soon, I'm going bankrupt.
You can't mean...
That's why I came here to inform you. You don't have much money in my bank. And I return it naturally.
Tell me, how could such a thing happen?
How did it happen? It's coming to all our banks here. The world economic situation and the German policy toward Austria. Your fortune's in England, so you're lucky.
But doesn't Austria need it?
Georg.
I'll help this land. I know this is the time that she needs help. I'm going to write to my agent in London immediately. My money's to be transferred to your bank.
You can't do that, Georg. Think of your family.
My family belongs here. Do you think we can go on living like this if those murderers from Berlin ever get a foothold here? And plenty of our people will help them. No, Rudy. We must do all we can and do it right now. Take courage, Rudy.
Banker commits suicide.
I must say you're doing very well. You've made remarkable progress. May I offer compliments, Father Wozner?
Don't say that, Georg. It just embarrasses him.
That's correct. And it isn't that good yet, especially you second altos.
Papa
Wagner!
makes jokes all the
It isn't
time.
me.
You know he
It's
does.
Vanna.
You shut up. It's my You know what he's like.
Oh,
You're
you
not
tell her.
serious. Over and
It's Vanna all the time.
No, that isn't nice.
Try once more. Let's try to make it. La, la, la. Attention. Good. Now it's good. Follow me and it's easy. Let's hear your part now. Attention. That was very good. Now we'll sing the hallelujah from the start. Remember, sopranos, loud and clear. Are you ready, Baroness?
I'm here.
Operator, Vienna, Plaza 96. This is 208. It's urgent.
What is it, Georg? My dear.
Hello. It's Baron Trapp. Put on Dr. Berchtold. Trapp here. I read the paper just now. Yes. Thank you.
That poor Rudy.
Maria, wasn't just losing a friend. My money's been lost with him. We're now penniless.
I realize how you must feel, but you were right.
I'm not sure, Maria. I'm not sure.
No. No. You wanted to help a friend live. You wanted to help our country. That's all you did.
Franz, you said that the Baron had all his money in England. It's awful that he's so unhappy. He mustn't act silly now.
I have the key, and no one can come close to the gun cabinet.
It's much worse than I thought. Much worse.
Then we just have to get rid of the house.
But, Maria, no one today can buy this kind of house.
At school today, they were all talking about the singing contest.
Over here, Vanna. Vanna, look. This is what they mean.
What about Papa? A singing contest.
He'll be all right after we sing.
You better not tell him.
Our first audience. Can't you see them?
How about Papa?
At first, he won't care much about it. Ah, but after we win,
You mean he won't care about it?
he registered at Festival Hall. That's right near here. Come on.
Yes. You mean Papa really won't mind?
I would like to know who had the audacity to put our name into the competition like this.
Now, what does it matter who put our names in? It's too late to do anything about it.
What do you mean by that? It does matter indeed. When you heard about it, you might have canceled it.
The programming was set already. Oh,
If you please, now the cables.
Oh, pardon. What are these cables?
They're for radio. 8 stations are carrying.
That's a pity. It means the entire country knows the family von Trapp.
wants to bring joy to them all. Yes. Why should they not?
I may have no money, and I've been a fool, I admit that. But I oppose all of you standing on street corners fiddling.
Oh.
Papa!
What is this? What's the matter with you? Quiet.
I did it, Papa. I went with Ruben to the festival hall.
Please, the Trapp family, you're our next.
So it was you, was it?
We thought you would like it.
You shouldn't have kept it a secret from us.
Please, they're waiting out there.
Yes, thank you, right away. You see what you did? And you stopped crying. It's much too late.
All right, they're ready. My dear friend, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have
I
an
can't
excellent
sit
surprise.
down. I'm sorry, I can't either.
Oh, this is a fine thing, I must say. This is a date you all remember.
It's time now for an event that is somewhat unusual. A choral group whose members are made up of one family. You see, this family, now pull yourself together, is so filled with inner harmony. Now, please, don't get nervous. Come on now. Here you go. Yeah, good children, yes. Good luck to you. Thank you, Father. Come on now.
Oh, please, I don't sing.
Oh, excuse it, excuse it. The Trapp family of Salzburg.
Halt! Excuse me, please, for interrupting. We can't really sing. We know. I mean, we're not really singers. We make music for ourselves at home, and now we're up here singing. And we're very happy, thanks to you.
Please. The judges have bestowed the prizes. First place goes to the Trapp family of Salzburg.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120,
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Mrs. Trapp, you must come to America.
To America? Really?
Oh, but you must. With all these lovely kitties. But I guarantee you can't fail.
Oh, thank you. But I'm not really planning on America.
Oh, but you'll have to come. And when you do, you must have an agent. That's me. Come to Leopold Harris. I'll book a tour for you. All expenses paid. Take one of my cards. Here's my address.
Oh, thank you very much. Congratulations. But you must excuse me now. I have to find my husband.
Remember.
Radio Berlin. Our microphones bring you the roars of the enthusiastic crowds as they welcome the glorious German troops on this memorable
So it
day.
was true. The thing we had all feared had come about. What would it mean to us? Where would it take us? Deep down, I knew life could never be the same for the Trapps again.
You have just entered the office of the Chancellor. Here in this historic room,
Where are all the servants, Franz?
At the parade, Captain. Captain, you mustn't forget to hang the flag today, sir.
Forget what flag?
The Nazi flag.
No, Franz. No. It's plain and simple. In my house, we never had one, and we never will.
But, Captain, I happen to have it here.
What's it for?
Captain, I am sorry, but I must tell you the truth now. It's been 3 years, but I've been a member of the party.
Heil Hitler. Well, you in charge here? Why didn't you put a flag up outside?
I want you out of my house.
And so what? I must say that's very good. I am the captain here now, and the flags are going just where I say they will. Maybe you realize that it's men like you that are...
Get out!
It may seem odd, but no one is going to miss you. Eh, Baron? We mustn't have it. Men who finance bankers to fight against us. Remember what happened to your friend Rudy. Eh? As for the Baroness, something with that priest isn't all that it should be, eh?
Georg!
So that's it. Well, you'll regret what you did.
And now get out.
Oh, we'll soon see who'll be going. The Nazis or you?
That was a little headstrong, you know, Captain.
In our own house.
Georg, we must leave.
What do you mean?
They'll arrest you for this.
Naturally, but that's good. Captain Trapp, submarine hero, and his wife, arrested. That'll open people's eyes.
I refuse to let you martyr us like that. Everything is behind us. Only you and me, Georg.
But there's no way out.
It's something you don't like, but I have found it, Georg.
You did?
America. How about that agent, the American? He loved our singing.
Ah, America.
Let's face it, we'll all have to work very hard, but it's the only place we'll be happy. And we'll all be together.
Oh, but Maria...
Believe me, Georg. When I have a heartache, I remember Sister Raffaella. When the Lord closes a door, you see, and he knows there's a window for us.
We'll be out all day, Franz. I'm not sure when we'll be back.
With the baby?
With the baby.
Of course, Captain.
Franz, listen to me. You've been a friend to us here in this house always. Bless you. And good luck. Thank you.
Come.
Thank you. The police are here.
Oh. Get inside to the library. Come. That's right.
I beg you, Baron, you must get in there to the library.
No, Franz. No.
You must get inside there, please.
Georg, please come in.
So, here we are back. Baron Trapp, please. Is Baron Trapp about?
The captain is with his family in the mountains. He'll be returning tomorrow.
What did you say? If that isn't so, well, look at that. You must be on our side. In that case, nothing can go wrong. When can we come to get him, do you think? The morning or at night?
Tomorrow. Better if it's night, comrade.
I'll hit there, comrade. Let's get back.
As the gate closed, I felt our little world was finished. And the future spread before us, a dim, uncharted land. America. What would it mean to us? Shining to welcome us. And what it held for us was yet to come. We were armed with so little. Our voices, the songs we knew, and an abiding faith in the goodness of God. Our first task was to find Mr. Harris, in whom I'd placed so much hope. There were so many Mr. Harrises in New York. And by the time we located the right one, we were told he had left New York for some time. However, his son finally granted us an appointment, an audition, and our hopes flew high once more. I thought the first song should be a waltz.
No. America may know nothing about the church music by the old masters. That can be our mission, to make them familiar with it and to learn to love it.
Yes, yes. But I hope you're right. Martina, what are you chewing on?
I got it from a machine.
Hand it here.
The Trapp family, please.
Here, Georg, hold it.
The Trapp family, Mr. Harris.
to the end. Please, Mr. Harris, we have others. Wonderful.
Hello.
Hello, who are they, Mr. Harris? They sing like angels.
They're a little special for the American concert goer. That's all. Thanks. Nothing for them.
Nothing for us?
That's what he said. I don't understand how the man can tell when I'm afraid there's nothing he can do for us.
Yes, but the audition's important, and he only listened to
Please,
us for...
come on, everyone. Let's go. Come on.
It was really splendid. Excellent. And your voices were fine. I never heard you sing better. The best I ever heard.
You see that? I know they're good.
Tell me what he said.
Thanks.
Is that all?
There's nothing for us. Well, now, they just told me that you're Austrian. Vienna?
No, Salzburg.
Salzburg. Oh, I was born in Vienna, but I've been the Hammerfield. Don't you know the name? No. Iron and steel, all over the place. Biggest in the country, you know. But I really came back here to tell you how beautifully you sang today. And they say you're a family.
Yes.
They're your children, Mr.
Trapp, Baron Trapp.
Oh, not really. A baron. Well, then, all these are little baronesses. Little singing baronesses. Johnny Hammerfield's giving an important party. That's why I came to see Mr. Harris. Entertainment for the party. We believe in that. Well, now I have it. You must come Tuesday at 7. And here's my card. There's a $300 fee, if that's all right with you. You must come and sing, yes? Sweet little thing. Remember, Tuesday. Good day. Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, Baron, they're really all yours, Baron. Bravo.
Huh?
$300. That's the only thing I was interested in.
It's a start.
Mrs. Trapp, I know exactly what you're going to say. We're not for Mr. Harris, and we're not for America. I beg your pardon?
Mr. Harris said no. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Wait, I want to see Mr. Harris.
There are lots of reasons, Mrs. Trapp. There's... You explain it, Mike.
Well, Mr. Harris means that your little family doesn't have entertainment value. Now, today all you did was just stand around and sing. There are schools
You suggest that my family goes to school. We arrived from Salzburg, and he says go back to school.
Yeah.
I'm hungry, Mr. Harris. At home, there are 8 children to feed here in New York. We've just got to find work, and singing is all we can do. You didn't give us a chance to prove that. My heart knows that if you'd listened. I'm positive you'd take us. If you think I'll give up just because you say so, you're mistaken. I'm glad this interview brought this up. From morning to morning, I've called you up, and the great Mr. Harris can't see us.
Okay. I didn't understand when you sang, but you've convinced me. Tell me, have you ever seen such a woman? I'll manage you and the entire Trapp family.
Really?
Yes, if you sit down, we'll go over the details.
I can't understand how he changed his mind. You say it by talking.
No, there's no trouble, Baronet.
And the first thing we do is to sing all around the country.
You eat regular enough now, huh?
It's only that I wish you would just tell me how you did it and how Harris changed his mind.
I don't know how either. Somehow I found my voice and began shouting, and suddenly I began pounding on his desk.
She must really frighten the Americans. Just look at Mr. Harris.
But anyway, I did it, Georg. And now, well, I haven't told you everything he said. He promised us a contract, but there's something about...
About what?
There's a car to buy first, then a publicity man. That'll cost quite a lot.
Yes, if we need it, we must get it.
Yes. But the fact remains we must raise $5,000 to pay for them. Now, Georg, they'll return the money from our earnings.
$5,000 in advance. But Maria, we don't have anything like that. How'll you find it?
Now, don't worry. I'll get it somewhere.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
About ready to sing, Baroness?
I must ask a favor, Mrs. Hammerfield. I want to ask before we sing. Mr. Harris sent us a contract this morning.
Oh, but that's really splendid. The best singing I ever heard.
Well, he wants, for advertising, etc., $5,000.
Yes, for publicity. You should get known. It's really very important.
Yes, but finding $5,000...
And you haven't it? An amount like $5,000?
No. And in order to find it, since we so recently got here, if I could go to a bank and use your...
Oh, but that's nonsense going to banks. You'll see, my dear. John?
What did you say, darling?
They need $5,000 for publicity and so on.
Indeed. Backing singers. But that's not for me.
Did he mean...
No, not a chance.
Sorry. Such a stubborn man. What will you sing?
We thought a motet of Bach. It's a favorite of ours. I'm sure you'll be happy with it.
Bach, yes. Bach is your choice, isn't it, Father Wagner? Baroness, won't you do me a favor? Sing something Viennese. Please. Just waltzes, please.
Certainly, Mrs. Hammerfield.
If you bow down, I can't help it. You know I don't like singing that sort of thing. That will defeat our mission in America.
That's enough. For $300, I think I'd sing jitterbug music.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor and the privilege to present the sensation of New York. One family, 8 persons, belonging to the high nobility of Austria, who will now sing to us. Please sit down.
My check that I gave you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Ooh. Oh, dear. Oh, Georg. Isn't this nice?
What, Maria? What's nice?
Oh, us in America. We're home. We are. Really. Doo-doo.
Ah, Maria, there's still your optimism when things don't go right and trouble me.
The concerts? But we're not in trouble. Really.
If this is right, the States has about 150 million inhabitants.
150?
It says so. 150 million who don't want to see our concert.
Agatha!
They don't come, do they? They don't stay till it's over. It happens all the time.
If they leave, it's for a reason. A doctor's call to a patient. And what's more, I mean...
It means they don't want us to sing anymore. Nobody's there to fill the seats.
That's so true. That's enough out of you, Martina. You don't understand, my dear. In some of the concerts, I distinctly had the feeling that most of them enjoyed it. They could hear our music a little more. The thing is, what I mean is so clear. Don't you think so?
You're obviously right, Baroness, yes.
Maria, I'm beginning to feel, what with the children and all, perhaps we should give up.
Never. Give up? You forced me not to go on?
Oh.
You, Georg, after all our work?
Maria, won't you try to...
To admit failure now, Georg? Won't you sit here, Father? Come and bring him to his senses, will you? After this, I'd rather sit up with the driver.
Well, I trust that I've heard for the first and last time this family shouting.
This section's really so beautiful.
Ah, Vermont's for the birds.
This is almost so familiar. The little town. There's a trace of Austria. Stop a minute.
Again?
Yes.
Wait a moment.
Come on out, everyone. Stretch your legs a bit.
What is it, Maria?
Wouldn't a house be nice? That's all. Suddenly the sun shone again, and I knew that finding this house and the memories it brought was a good omen, and that our luck would change, or at least our audiences would.
I dreamed I was home. Come, let's look around a bit.
Shall we?
Beautiful. What's beautiful about it? I think it would be fun to fix it up.
This is a fine house, Georg. It's so fresh here, I find. I'd be happy here.
You really ought to buy it.
You're not excited about finding this, are you?
She doesn't believe in money.
It's a fine idea. I'm thinking that the house can support us. Our own milk.
Are you ready to come to now? Stop it.
Hello! Just a minute.
Howdy, Mom.
This house. Is it for sale?
Are you interested?
Yes.
I shouldn't let her do that. She's liable to buy it.
But she can't offer him any money, at least.
If Maria wants it, she'll get it.
Hey!
Thank you very much. I'm going to call here. Here's where they transact this business. No, give it here. You might find you lost it. If you did, I couldn't forgive you.
The time's getting late.
How can you pay them?
Hey, it's late.
See, here, it's 5 o'clock. It's late. We must sing tonight.
Where the devil can they be?
Right in here.
Oh, please forgive us. I'm sorry we're so late. Hurry, girls, hurry. Get ready. Hurry. Hedvig and Agatha aren't here. If they don't learn to hurry, they'll drive me mad.
The curtain's drawn, Mama.
Don't bother me about curtains.
Yes.
I have enough tonight.
Yes, but it's awful.
But you'll have to forgive us. I beg your pardon. I'm at fault. We were delayed. Look, I want you to sing as never before. How can we sing Palestrina to them now?
What can we sing then?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are changing our program. We'll sing a song from Austria. Jochlied. How's that?
All right.
Children, we'll sing Jochlied.
They'll never win them now. Terrible mess.
They can't fail any audience. And I know they'll just sing better.
I came from Alabama with my banjo on my knee. I'm gone to Louisiana, my true love for to see. It rained all night the day I left, the bell where it was right. The sun so hot I froze to death, the sun now don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, oh, don't you cry for me. I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee. But if I do not find her, that will surely die. And then one day the just far more heartfelt applause. Aren't you proud of us?
Und wisst ihr, was wir ernten als Lohn für unseren Fleiß?